And we're back. Raiders franchise. In the last episode, we went against the 49ers, where we lost 12-6 in a game where no touchdowns were scored. And then we simulated the Broncos game where we won 31-24. And in this episode, we're going to be watching this Indianapolis Colts game. We are going to be playing our backups. We have already locked up the 1 seed. We have for a bit, but decided to keep the starters in for a while. We're ultimately going to go ahead and rest them for this final game. All right. Or the fans. No, front office. Sorry, fans. But why do I only have an 86% approval rating when I just led this team to a Super Bowl and the best record in the league? Whatever. This is our last chance for negotiations. We're probably not going to re-sign any of these guys yet. Gonna wait. See if we can get anything better. Leaky Fotu asking for a very cheap contract. I would just go ahead and offer it to him. Ultimately, he might not even make the team next year, but I mean, for how cheap he is, might as well. And here's the playoff picture. We are guaranteed a first round bye. Obviously, we got the 1 seed, but there is a lot to play for all the other teams. As you can see, the 2 seed currently being the Bengals. They are locked in. Assuming they win their game, they have to either win or hope the Steelers will lose in order to get the 2 seed. Steelers, Chargers, by the way, locked in at the 5 seed. They cannot change no matter what. Steelers, they're either getting the 6 seed or the 2 seed. Same thing. They have to hope, uh, stuff goes their way. You then look at the 7 seed being the Ravens. There are a lot of teams in contention for that. The Ravens at 7, Colts at 8, uh, Chiefs at 9, Texans at 10, Dolphins at 11, Jets at 12, Browns at 13. It's a long list. So a lot of teams can make it. Obviously, New England and Tennessee currently holding the 3 and 4 seed. They haven't even clinched their division or a playoff spot. So a lot could shape up. For the Colts, they have a chance to play a favorable matchup as they are going to be going against our backups. So now, with that being said, there are going to be some starters we're going to put out there. Just not all of them. Rashad Jackson, he is not going to play. It is going to be Wes Agnew, the second-year third-round pick, getting the start at running back. We're going to go ahead and put Jerome Ford out there with Ezekiel Alford and Sergio Lowell. Fullback does not matter. Wide receiver, we're going to, or fullback technically does. We're going to put Mateo Francisco there. Dante Foreman is going to get the start. Monte Lynn as the 2. Ben Tover as the 3. Vaughn Hill as the 4. Demario Douglas defeat and Jack Besh at the 5 and 6. If they happen to play, then they play. But tight end, D'Angelo Favors, followed by Mateo Francisco. The O line, we're going to Carlos Santos. Center, we're going to go ahead and give it Najee Denard. Right guard, Matt Figpen. Edge rusher, we're going to go ahead and put Biddle out there. We're going to put Bo Richter out there. D tackle, we're going to head put Jared Fraser, followed by Leaky Fotu, and then Aiden McCann. Sam. We're changing all of them. I guess. Oops, excuse me. We're actually going to keep Isaac Ford out there. Free safety. We're almost done, I promise. We don't have a backup strong safety, it looks like, so I guess we're putting the Cameron Richardson out there. Kicker and all that can stay the same. Almost done, I promise. Just a few more. All right, we're finally done. Without any more delay. Took a while, I apologize. But we are underway. It looks like it is going to be the Colts who are going to be starting with the football. They get Bradley Mann for 11 yards, 14 yards for Jonathan Taylor for the air, another 5, 15 yards to Jonathan Taylor. Titans Bears, that's going to be a game that the Colts are going to be watching very closely. 7 yards to Josh Downs as their best path. They have two very good paths. Obviously they need to win or else none of them matters, but as long as the Ravens or Titans lose, obviously they prefer Tennessee because that would give them the division. That is going to be complete up to the 5-yard line. No idea who it was, did not show the last name. First and goal at the 5 for Marcus Cole. Going to be handoff to Taylor. Maybe half a yard. Maybe.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Second and goal. It's going to be a screen pass, and Taylor is able to get into the end zone. So the Colts go ahead, take the opening drive touchdown. We'll see if the backups here are able to respond. We'll see who potentially goes off. Monte Lynn starting us off with 22 yards. 3-yard rush there by Jerome Ford. 4-yard rush by Ford. 4th and 3. Sending Huntington out there. Man, we got our backups and we're playing for fun. The Chiefs lose to the Saints. So that is, I don't know if it's confirmed, but probably going to do it for the Chiefs and their playoff hopes. As we hit Ben Tover for the first down. Jerome Ford for another 3-yard rush. 28 yards to Monte Lynn. That brings up first and goal down at the 4. And Ford's going to fall down inside the 1-yard line.
Stop short of the goal line. A gain of 3.
Second and goal now. Call his number again, and he is going to punch it in. So we're going to assume we're going to tie the game up. We'll have to see about the extra point, which is good. 7-all. Backups holding pace currently. And they get the first down with Alec Pierce. Browns beat the Bengals 28-21. That gives the Browns a chance, a very outside chance that they have. But that also gives Pittsburgh a chance at the division. 14 yards to Josh Downs in a first down. First down from the 22, play action. Incomplete. Number 41 able to back that one down. No idea who 41 is. You're going to realize I know the players' names. I don't know their numbers, though. 29 not able to make the tackle there as they could get the first down. We're going to go ahead and look at this. Okay, 41 and 29. They both give off corner vibes. 29 is Christopher Smith. So I guess 41's a linebacker then? D. Winters. Ooh. D. Winters had an amazing preseason. Kind of surprises me that he wasn't able to make the play there. They run the QB sneak on third down. First down at the 10. Can still get a first down, but less than half a yard, so probably not. We see a man in motion. It's Taylor. Oh, running out of time, able to throw it away, and he actually just threw it away. Second and 10 now. Cole checks down to Josh Downs, who runs out of bounds at the 6-yard line. Going to bring up third and 6. Number 24 out there lined out. Wonder who that is. As tall, and I mean, he just had no time. The O-line did him no favors there. And the 29-yard attempt is up and good. 10-7. The Colts lead with 11:19 remaining. Max Dunn's going to let it go in the end zone. First play, Jonathan Allen with a sack. Followed by Leatu Latu with the sack. Third and 24. Nice completion to Monte Lynn, but ultimately it's going to be well short of first down. Kind of hard to do that when, you're backed up as far as you were third and long. 13 yards to Josh Downs and a first down. 10 yards to Bradley, man. Marcus Toll rushes for the first down. 10 yards to Bradley, man. That's who 24 is. I feel like, oh yeah, we played the Colts in the wild card round and we blew them out last time. 13 yards to Jonathan Taylor. So they might be wanting their revenge. Bradley, man, for 13 yards and a first down. First down now from the 13-yard line. Toll. Backwards pass, but it's not going to be a trick play or anything. Second and 12 now back at 15.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 15-yard line.
Second and 12 now. We see Toll looking. Throws. Completes. First down. Touchdown. We're about to find out who scored. Mathis. That's their tight end. Matt Mathis. 17-7 now, the Colts lead. So, defense not really doing great. West Agnew definitely struggling here so far. Third and 7 now. We get 9 yards to Dante Ford. Finally, he makes a grab. 6 yards to Jerome Ford, second and 4. Oh, 14 yards to Ford. We're going to go ahead and hop into a slow motion. Less than a minute to go. We had the ball at the 32. Agnew. Going to take off. Gets absolutely decked, but gets the first down to the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Agnew complete. And you're going to say down short. It's Dante Ford for 21 yards. Wow, how did he not get in? Sure enough. You could definitely make the argument.
A gain of 21 more yards.
And we're going to hopefully give it to Jerome Ford. He got stood up. Unable to get in. That's not a bad thing necessarily. as that keeps the clock running. I'm surprised though. Not in, barely. It's tackled forward. Yeah, he's short again.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal.
70 Lions.
Jerome Ford, the
Wow.
ball carrier.
Third and goal.
Down just shy of the goal line. No gain on the play. Brings up third and goal.
Jerome Ford unable to get in both times now. And this time we get in with Mateo Francisco. Barely. Let me tell you, they did an amazing job. Almost didn't get in that time. Got tackled short of it. Plows through though, I think gets just enough. I mean, he gets falls forward anyway, but oh my days. They were not letting anything.
Daniel Carlson on for the point after. The kick is good. Makes the score Colts 17. Raiders 14.
And with 5 seconds left, they're going to get the ball at the 35. Definitely Hail Mary
The Colts
range.
take over first
We're
and
obviously
10
going to
at
play
their own
prevent.
35-yard line.
On the six. Here we go. Set.
And we get a hit there. Let's go.
Colts on first down.
1 second left. I even clocked
Intended
that.
for Alec Pierce. Incomplete. Darian Porter on the coverage.
Darian Porter out there. Whew. Almost. If he would have caught that off the deflection. But D Winters able to get pressure both times there. Shows some good play there by him. But Colts lead by 3, 17-14 at the halfway mark. We'll see if they're able to hold on to this lead that they have. We're going to start out with our halftime show. Texans, Jaguars. Jaguars out of it, but Texans needing a win and some help to get in. And that's exactly what's going to happen. They're going to get the win. Nico Collins able to break through 35-13. We'll see if they can get the help that they need. With Indianapolis being one of those teams they do need to lose. Next, we have Chargers and Patriots. Chargers are locked in at the 5 seed no matter what. They're still playing their starters, though, with a chance to end New England's potential chances, and they will. 28-16. Patriots can still make it. Only path in now is through their division. We'll have to see if the teams that were behind them ended up losing. Ravens, Eagles. Ravens with a win are most likely in. Maybe some tiebreaker stuff could happen, but it's going to be Lamar Jackson throwing it into the back corner of the end zone. And Rashad Bateman. Or I don't think that's Bateman anymore, actually. No, it is. Wow. 34-28. They win a close one, and that's going to be huge for them, as that puts them at 9-8. So depending on the tiebreakers, Kansas City lost. So it's between Houston, Indianapolis, and Tennessee, technically, with that division, If Tennessee loses, maybe that could introduce a whole new tiebreaker where somehow, like the Texans and the Titans and the Colts, two of them could make it in for division and stuff. So Baltimore's definitely not safe yet.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
As Sergio Lowell is going to look to take this one out. Up to the 40-yard line. We love to see that return by me. As we're going to go ahead and hop into slow motion for the second half. And we get sacked by Ken Morris immediately. And we lose 2 by Jerome Ford. 3rd and 17. And we get sacked by Jonathan Allen. 4th and 23. Good punt. 63 yards. Pinned at the 10. Incomplete pass there by Toll. 2nd and 10. 5 yards to Browley. Man, 3rd and 5. They get 15 yards to Josh Downs. 27 yards to Bradley Man. 5 yards to Josh Downs. 2nd and 5. 12 yards to Matt Mathis. We're going to hop into slow-mo. Colts with a touchdown could take a 2-score lead. Obviously, that's what they're going to be gunning for here. That's going to complete the Downs, but maybe some yards, half a yard at most. 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Plenty of time. He has a first down to the 12-yard line. Marcus Polk, no one got to him. He had plenty of time to run. First down now at the 12. Jonathan Taylor is going to be tackled for a loss. Kalen Robinson able to make that play. 2nd and 11 now back at the 14. Cole looking to throw. Has some time, complete. Bradley Man to the 5. 3rd and 2. Had a first down, probably a touchdown if that pass was a little better. Wasn't able to really come down with it with good control. But they go right back to him on the slant route, and that's going to be a touchdown. And the Colts are going to take a 2-score lead, looking to maybe get themselves a spot in the postseason. 5-yard pickup for Wes Agnew. 3rd and 5. We get sacked by Latu Latu. And we're going to punt again. Five-yard rush by Taylor on first down. 2 yards on second. 3rd and short. They get 4 yards to Bradley Man. He is a killer. There we go for 10 yards there. 3rd and 6 now. 10 yards to Matt Mathis. 3rd and 3 now. Matt Mathis again. We're in the 4th quarter. They're up by 10. A touchdown probably steals the deal. But Kyle Hamilton, why he's out there, I have no idea. But he gets the interception. And we get sacked again, Ken Morris. This O-line's doing us no favors. We're going to have to punt again. And only a 37-yard punt. Leaky Fotu able to get the sack there. 2nd and 16. Pick up by Taylor. 3rd and 10. They're not going to get it. 4th and 2. They're going to punt it. Not a great punt by them either. We get the ball at the 37-yard line. Losing for Jerome Ford. Holy crap, this offense is abysmal, apparently. Just not able to move the football whatsoever. First down to the 41-yard line, Dante Foreign.
A gain of 24 yards. That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
Tried to hit bent over, but not the best throw. Bit too far. 2nd and 10 now. I mean, he ran the route for us. That was just horrible by Ford. He had the leverage. That's why I threw it to him. It was a pre-read, but just did not turn, like, at all. 4th and 20. I mean, this is kind of just has to go for it. Clock is against us. Dante Thornton to the 28-yard line, using his speed. I mean, this is a beautiful ball. Almost gets back up there. Not quite able to get his hand in there, though.
Gain of 23 yards. And a Raider first down. 1st and 10.
Mario Douglas out there. We had that play there as well. I hit as we threw.
Incomplete. He was defended by Kenny Moore.
Kenny Moore still out there apparently. Would have thought he would have maybe thought about hanging the cleats up. Monte Lynn to the 7-yard line, 1st and goal. Unable to keep that momentum, he had to go out of bounds.
Raiders first down.
1st and goal now at the 7.
At the 7-yard line.
And Jerome Ford's in.
Touchdown Raiders. Daniel Carlson on for the point after. His kick is good. Makes the score Colts 24, Raiders 21.
I thought he was about to go for a moment.
Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready. Night. Ready.
Good tackle there, only a yard for Taylor. We've done a great job locking him up. Less than 3 yards a carry, but
A gain of a yard.
unfortunately, we haven't been able to stop their top receiver, Bradley Mann.
A gain of 10 yards.
330 yards and 3 touchdowns from Marcus Stoll. He's having a phenomenal game. Knows the severity of the situation. They snuck in last year as a 7 seed. This year could potentially be the same fate. Could maybe win the division. Be at their home game, but probably wouldn't be favored very much.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 38-yard line.
3rd and 12, there's an injury timeout, and that's to wonder, I mean, he already got injured, so this is horrible if you're the Colts, because he might have just re-injured it. You never know. And that's a beautiful play call, but somehow, someway, we're able to get there. Fought so much pressure. I'm surprised.
Torrey Taylor in punt formation.
And we are going to house this! Max, done! Oh my goodness. We're watching this again. Let's go. Just a good punt. We send a bunch of people back there. Get the first block. I was going to take it outside, but Isaac Ford got the block, forcing him outside. Then to Cameron Richardson able to. Then I believe that's Gavin Andrews maybe. After that, the cut. And just too fast for everyone else.
Daniel Carlson on for the point after. The kick is good.
Oh my goodness. I'm so happy. And we got an interception. And we got an interception.
The screen pass. Complete to number 16. He's out of bounds at the 12-yard line.
8 yards for Ezekiel Alfred on the screen pass, by the way. And a little screen pass, not going to be enough. Don't know who that was. 83, that's Monte Lynn. They have 11 first downs to R3, and yet we're winning. Jerome Ford, he's still going. Down to the 2-yard line, 1st and goal. And the Colts are on their last legs. Need a goal line stop here.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
And Jerome Ford is in. I would go for 2 here, but didn't exit out in time.
The kick is good. Makes the score Raiders 35, Colts 24.
And they only get up to 24 on that return.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line. The pass incomplete from the contact. Brings up second and 10 at the 24-yard line. The pass.
3rd and 3 to the 31. Do they get a playoff? Before the 2-minute warning.
On the play. And it's third down.
They do. And he's not going to get the first down. So 4th and inches, season on the line if you're Indianapolis. The same team who ended your season last year in a blowout has come from behind. And they go, quarterback keeper, he's not going to get there. And the Colts, they're not out of it yet. They do have 3 timeouts. They are going to have to rely on a stop here plus an onside kick. But Ezekiel Alford saying, just pack your bags. Once again, still not over, but even less time now. By 40 seconds, they're going to have. Good run there by Alfred. Glad to see him finally showing off his abilities, as him and Sergio Lowe are probably going to. Don't think we're going to bring in a running back again. I love Jerome Ford, but I do think it's best for both of us if he moves on, because I do think he is a great player. I think he could definitely get an opportunity on a different team. And obviously, we're going to want that for him. Because, let's be honest, you're not going to be the starting running back with Ashton Genty on this team. Alright, so they're going to have a little over 90 seconds and no timeouts, and they need 2 touchdowns. Down 14. Now, that means they are going to need an onside kick, and they are going to have to be fast about this as well. We're going to kick it to him. Smart move. And Kyle Hamilton's able to make the tackle at the 24, so they need to go 76 yards already. And Tall hit as he froze, incomplete.
Intended for number 87, incomplete. Kyle Hamilton was there defensively.
91 seconds. Do the Colts have a miracle? You can hear our Raiders. We are loud and proud, this crowd. We have not won a game by multiple scores this season that we haven't simulated. The only 2 were the Falcons and Buccaneers, which both of them we just skipped through. We didn't actually watch. This could be our first one. And with it being the backups would be, it would be amazing. First down to the 42. Now, obviously, not guaranteed yet. We're not going to be a scumbag and, try and go for a field goal if they score a touchdown, kick the onside kick, and fail to make it that. No, because that's not realistic. A minute left. So we are going to have to get the stop. Or, if they do kick the onside kick and we happen to return it, that's the only, acceptable way, in my opinion. Or, obviously, they, go for 2 and we take it the distance. Those kind of ways, And it's incomplete. 4th and 3. 42 seconds left. Need to get to the 48-yard line for a first down. And Jonathan Taylor is tired. They're sending him out wide, so this is going to be a pass or a quarterback scramble. And they do have a man. First down to the 45. Clock keeps running. Braylon Burns, 30 seconds. and they spike it with 29. Still needing to go 45 yards with no timeouts either. Marcus Toll, complete. 3rd and 5 to the 40, out of bounds with 24 seconds left. And we have done an amazing job forcing these little check down inbound plays, not letting anything out of bounds, not letting anything deep. Again, he does not get out of bounds. And I think that's going to do it. They'll have time for another play or two, but no risk of us losing. They don't have enough time. 6 seconds to go. It is going to be very tight if they do, so I'm not worried. It's pretty much, 3, 2, 1. 1 second left. Well, they don't have time anyway. One Trey Tucker, a former guy. Look at that. All right, this is it. It's gonna be incomplete. And our first win by multiple scores that we've watched this season comes in Week 18, the final regular season game with our backups. Wes Agnew didn't even throw for a touchdown. Marcus Toll threw for 385 and 3 touchdowns. We didn't even hit 200. 2 interceptions, that was what killed Toll. We throw 14 for 22, 196. Jerome Ford did abysmal, but he had 3 rushing touchdowns. Obviously, and Mateo Francisco also had one. Ezekiel Alford in his 1 carry did really well. Receiving Dante Fortin and Monte Lynn were the 2 stars of today. No one else had more than a single catch. 4 sacks allowed by Jose Wallace. 2 for Carlson. That's concerning that our starter allowed 4 sacks. 1 for Najee Denard. Total tackles 13 for D. Winters, 10 for Kalen Robinson. Multiple tackles for loss for Leaky Fotu and Jason Biddle, with the lone sack going to Leaky Fotu. The interceptions to N'Kobe D and Kyle Hamilton, the 2 starters, funny enough. Kicking was perfect. Punting, really good, 54-yard average. And we had the kick return touchdown. Or excuse me, the punt return. So we finished the season 15-2. The number 1 seed in the AFC, the best record in the the AFL, the NFL. That sucks seeing that graphic in the top right showing off how well we did. Okay, we're going to go ahead and advance week. Who is going to be representing the playoffs? Who's going to get what seed? It is going to be the Patriots get in even though they lost. The Texans somehow, I guess there was some weird tiebreaker between the Colts, Texans, and Ravens because the Texans somehow jump the Ravens. And if you're a Ravens fan, you have got to be upset. 9-8. Granted, 9-8 and not making it, like, how like that's just poor. The Titans did lose. So, I mean, it was really a battle of, these us and their Chargers apparently. Steelers lose, or no, excuse me, the Steelers won. The Bengals had the tiebreaker at the end of the day apparently. Texans end on a 4-game winning streak in order to get into the playoffs. Jets go on a 3-game winning streak, but unfortunately for them, was not enough to get in. Chiefs go on a 2-game losing streak. It still would have been tough, but maybe even one of those games are different. Then you got a team like Jaguars who were 6-7 at one point. Who knows what could have happened if they could have maybe turned it around a bit. They lose 4 in a row. Looking at the NFC, you had a really close battle. Every single team besides the Saints within a game of each other. And then the Saints get in because of winning their division. But this NFC looks like it is going to be a really fun one. Commanders, Giants, and Cowboys all duking it out for that, NFC East. Looks really fun. Obviously, you got 49ers and Cardinals both there as well. And then, well, the Packers get their division. So, looks like the NFC might be a bit better of a playoff picture compared to the AFC. Uh, NFC looks more complete, but the AFC is more, top teams, bottom teams. So this is what the format's looking like. We're gonna quickly do these little messages, and then we're going to not simulate. We want it to be a surprise. Okay, how you feeling? On top of the world, I had an insane finish. Okay, even with him in the final game, probably led the league in rushing yards. He did. I saw it just for a moment. 1839. Now we could have let him potentially stay out there and maybe go for that 2,000 yards. He would have needed 1,061 or 1,061, 161. But ultimately, I'd rather him not get it and stay healthy.
A new rookie.
We're gonna go ahead and skip all this. We know. Get up to speed quickly. But very well, we have the number one running back. Kyle Hamilton led the league in interceptions with 6. That final one, he shouldn't have even been playing, but somehow he snuck out on the field and he got it. Looks like the receiving battle was really close, actually. 3 guys, JSN and Jamar Chase, right there with each other. And then Rondell Moore not too far behind. But Genty, he did amazing. Crazy how many carries he had as well compared to the others. Go ahead and do our weekly strategy as well. Only thing we got to really worry about is any injuries we might suffer in this. But hopefully they will be back come divisional round, even if they do get injured. Not seeing anyone. Manage team. Injury report. Yeah, we're completely healthy. So in our next episode, we will watch the divisional round. We will either be playing the Texans. So the Texans win, we're playing them no matter what. The Steelers, who if they win and the Texans lose, we'll be playing them, or the Patriots Chargers, depending on who wins that game. And then the Steelers and Texans both losing is who we'll be playing. We are not playing the Titans or the Bengals, no matter what happens. So yeah, I will see you guys next time. Goodbye. Hope you enjoyed.